why is USA looking so free at the moment?
That's
Question, sloth face.
I mean, I think that's an exaggeration. I don't think.
Of course it is, but also, Japan's the best. I mean, they've been the best. There's at the very top. I feel like America and Europe are at the same spot. Like that, there is reasonably parity there among like the very best of NA, the very best of EU, and the very best of Japan. But then if you go like even a few spots below that, Japan has considerably bigger depth of field.
For sure. So. And now there might be an arcade release, and if that comes out, it's going to be interesting times.
For sure. EU did win Evo, although it was an SF4. But right now, look at that problem fella. He's doing pretty well. He just won 3 big events over in Europe, including when plenty of Japanese players were there. And he just got, was it 5th he ended up at this, like one of the most stacked tournaments of the year. Phenom was right there. They're doing fine.
Yep.
They're doing fine.
You are missing out, Dead Richard. Seriously, Nintendo games are probably the cumulative greatest gaming company in terms of game quality ever made.
You taking it back all the way to the 80s?
Yeah.
Hard to argue with that then.
Cumulatively, I think that they have the greatest games.
Hard
Even if you just talk about the last 10 years, I think they may even have some of the greatest games.
They certainly have some of them.
Yeah. But it's consistent with them. You know what I mean? Like, there's very, very few really bad, high-profile Nintendo games that come out.
That's true. It's. I don't know if they've ever had a terrible game. Maybe a couple times, but almost never.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
Nintendo as a developer.
Yeah.
Not just a publisher.
Yeah. Not a publisher, but it's just like as a developer. Yeah, like I just feel like they've almost never had bad games. So
pretty much.
I think Nintendo is in my opinion, of course, like I said, I always have to throw out the caveat. I'm the biggest Nintendo fanboy ever, but cumulatively, I think they just have the most ridiculous library ever. So.
EX Flippity Doo is, I think, plus 13 on block, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, and EX...
EX Clickety Clack?
Clickety Clack.
Plus 1.
There was also Twirlies, which, I mean, those are throws, so that doesn't really count.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I feel like I wanted to say EX Crotch Rocket for SPD, but I just felt like that was probably not the right thing to say on a Capcom stream. I thought that sounded like a pretty good one, though.
I don't think Seg would have cared anyway, so...
He might not have, but I don't know who else would have. Yeah, no, of course, it's... there's only a few people in Europe who are at that top level, but that's how it is everywhere. Well, except for Japan, which is full of it. But North America gets a lot of credit for, what...
Headline, David says Japan is full of it.
Dang! NA gets credit because we have a dude in Florida who did well.
And he won.
And he did win.
Yeah.
We have a dude in Philadelphia who seems really good. Right? I mean, there's a few people. It's not nobody, but there's a lot of people in NA who are getting credit for... But that's how it works.
Even something like CEO, Snake Eyes won that, right? Remember? Snake Eyes was Snake Eyes is back in the throw of things.
Of course.
And then, I don't know where he is now, but...
Was he here? I don't think he was
No,
here.
he wasn't here. Yeah. He hasn't been going to a lot of events.
That's what I thought.
It's just been weird, so...
Yeah. That's right, the country of America. Which, obviously not real. But that's... We talk about things on a continental basis, typically. When we're talking about NA, that's a continent. And we talk about Europe as a continent, and even though there may not be the best players in the world from Austria, right? I don't think Luxembourg has top players. It's not to say that we can't talk about it as a continent. I still feel like that's the easiest and most effective way to talk about it.
Right. I mean, Wednesday Fights, Alex Myers did the best. Well, I guess Alex Myers is NorCal now, technically.
Yeah.
He'll always be SoCal at heart, though.
Cali.
But, interesting. We did talk about Zeku last week. We talked about impressions of him because he had just come out literally that day. Currently, it seems like a lot of people don't think he's particularly strong and that he seems very footsie, like old Zeku.
Yeah.
I just call him Zeku and Strider, dude. That's all I call him.
Okay,
Zeku
you got
and Strider.
Let's do it.
So Zeku is very footsie, he's very kind of zony based. And actually, my initial thoughts was that that Strider was probably going to be better, but I think Zeku might actually be a stronger stance. But a lot of people do have this theory that he's being developed with Season 3 in mind, that they don't that he's already balanced for Season 3, so they just put him in here like how he is, kind of. And so, who knows? Maybe he's not built for this particular season. So, we'll see.
Could be. His quick get up and back roll timings are different than everybody else, so that's one difference there. Are there any Canadians in Capcom Cup? Yup, Timo.
It's true.
Fact.
He's going to be there. And actually, the fact that his back roll is a little bit longer than everyone else actually makes him worse.
Yeah,
because now you have the ability to cover both rolls.
Easily, without a particular button.
Without like a low jab, it's like...
Or like a button that has a ton of active frames.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. If that's where they're going, then that's weird, because that makes defense even worse, and defense is already bad, so that seems strange.
Yeah, I know.
Although very believable.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I was part of the people cheering on Timo. I was yelling Timo, even though he beat Richard.
Yeah, I was rooting for Richard, but...
Me too, but then once Timo won...
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I joined in the old crowd.
You gotta be happy for him.
I joined in the chat. Anyway, anything else to talk about here? What do we got?
Oh, whoa. His heavy normals in Strider mode also have 5 extra recovery frames on whiff. Could also be a new change for Season 3.
Could be. What do we think about LatAm?
Dude,
I think some of the best players in the world are from Latin America.
DRA, Kaba, and Mena RD are all from LatAm, so like...
Brolinho is very strong.
Mysterio is from there.
Yeah, he's good.
Well. He hasn't had a chance to prove himself. Kaoma's from there.
Kaoma has been great in the past. Yeah. Mono, if he were to play Bison instead of Fang.
Yeah,
I think Fang's alright, but I definitely think that Mono would be better if he played Bison. So.
Oh, that's right, and it was also announced. We forgot to talk about this. Evo was announced that was going to be back at the Mandalay Bay, but in August. It was the first weekend of August.
August Evo, that's right. It has been many moons.
Yeah, it started in August.
It was in August for lots of years.
Yeah, it was very late August for many years.
Yeah, late August,
and it was moved because that's when a lot of Japan started going back to school.
That's when a lot of America started going back to school. I couldn't go to Evo for years because of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Okay,
Between 2004 and 2010, I didn't go to Evo because I was going back to school every year.
Right,
and friggin' Evo started the same weekend or like right before, and I couldn't do it. So finally, they moved it to July. But early August should not conflict with that stuff.
No.
Should not be a problem. And in fact, I like it because I feel like it spaces out the year a little bit more. Previously it's been CEO, then like 3 weekends later is Evo. It's very soon after. I'm happy to have it be a month later instead.
Right. I mean, obviously that might hurt CEO a little bit because a lot of people used to come into America for CEO and then just stick around till Evo.
That's true.
But CEO, this is the year that it's going to be in the new location, right? It's going to be in Daytona and it's going to be like super big arena and everything like that. So you're not going to want to miss that anyway. So I don't think it'll be too much of a problem. But yeah, it was too close to that.
I didn't start going to college in 2004, but it was easier for me because I was living in Southern California where Evo was.
Right.
So I just literally drove to Evo.
Right.
I didn't have to fly. It wasn't like a big trip. But once it then moved to Vegas after that, and I could not easily just drive to Vegas in the same way. You know what I mean? It had to be a trip.
Right.
And I just didn't have time to do that anymore.
Makes sense. But yeah, no, I don't think that there's any problem with it being in August.
No, it's great. I think
it's good.
It's good. Sure. And I'm happy that they're back at the same place because I really liked it.
Yeah, and there's no reason not to, honestly. Yeah. Like, if you're worried about, obviously what happened in Vegas at the Mandalay Bay, I mean, it's the morbid way to look at it, honestly. But, like, I remember back in the 80s, early 80s, there was one point in time where, like, a few people got really sick from eating Jack in the Box.
I remember that.
Right? It was like early 80s, like they got really sick. Like one person might have even died or something like that, right? And funny thing is, I was talking to someone about it, and they're like, you know what? Right now is the safest time to go eat Jack in the Box. They're guaranteed to be the safest now because it happened to them. You know what I mean? And so, like, in a way, I feel like Mandalay Bay security is probably going to be stronger than any other places.
I'm sure they will step it up. But even if they were not to, it'd be stupid to just dump them because they were attacked.
Right.
That's not a good reason to dump them.
Right. Exactly.
I would feel bad about that. I don't want to live my life because some jerk face did some. That's. I don't want to change for that.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
I don't want him to have some impact on how I live my life, other than to feel bad for people who were attacked.
Exactly.
So I'm glad that it's back there. And like I said, I really like the venue.
Okay. Okay. Anything else that you want to talk about? What was that about? Snaps into the.
I don't know, man.
To the happy.
It is a very nice hotel for sure.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's about it then. Anything else?
Not that I can think of.
Oh, I saw some people asking the questions again. This exists because it says "Welcome Home Ultra" and was given to me by my girlfriend, who's a pastry chef, when I came back from traveling yesterday. And I immediately turned around and I pawned it off on James. And if he doesn't want it, I'm going to throw it in the trash.
I will give.
Wow, I sound like a jerk. God. Thanks for all the hard work.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to try to give this to my brother and have him pawn it off to people at his work or something like that. So you can't actually have this go to waste. You can't have this go to waste.
So the reason I'm tossing it is because it's not supposed to be back in our house.
Right. She's the one who made that rule,
yes,
right? So
is.
yes.
And this one is here. This pie is here because she's working on pie testing for a pie buffet that she's doing for her friend's wedding.
I will probably also give the rest of this to my brother.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. I can't take it home. So. All right, we're good. Yeah, we're in the fattening now. That's it.
This is the James the fattening thing.
I'm not bringing it to Atlanta, buddy. It's going to be gnarly by then.
Because David keeps bringing me these damn cakes.
It's not going. This is not the last one, guaranteed, dude.
All right, I just have to remember that on Tuesday, don't eat food.
I guess I'll try to remember. If she makes something for Monday or Tuesday, then I'll let you know.
Okay. Then I'll remember to eat something small, dude.
People want you to eat. Don't
I already ate one of them. I already ate one of them.
You did, and you had some of the buttercream, which was very heavy.
It was very buttery. I mean, I may eat like a tight. Well, I'm gonna have to chop off this much of it probably, just because that's the point that you smashed and ate directly from with your mouth.
Yeah, that's true.
That doesn't deter me. But, I don't want to give that to other people. I'm okay with the David germs. Ew.
Man,
David
you know what?
germs.
So I saw at Canada Cup, the first time I saw Lap Chi, he was sitting at the bar, drinking at a little table, and I walked up and I was like, hey, and he was like, wow, Ultra David got fat.
Is that what he said?
Those were the first words out of his mouth.
Are you serious? God, Lap Chi.
And he came over to me and he was like, all right, man, don't suck it in. Let me see. And he went over here, he did this, and I was like, dang, all right, man.
Woo.
He's right. Yeah, he's right. And I was like, yeah, it's probably an extra 10 to 15 pounds. I got to work on that. And he was like, I think it's 30.
Come on, Lap. Dang. See, you have reasons not to go back to Canada Cup.
No, but you know what? I'd rather know. I'd rather my friends let me know. I let myself go.
Dude, so, I mean, I can't tell, but I don't notice these things. So I just noticed that I've gained a shit ton of weight from the last 2 weekends of really terrible food. So, because even in Portland, I didn't eat very well there either. So, yeah.
Yeah, he jiggled me. Ugh.
He jiggled you. More like
Lap Chi.
Whoop. Dang. What a jerk.
Alrighty. Anyway, let's skedaddle. I'll work on it. My clothes still fit, so, I'm not... haven't exploded, but I'm getting there.
I need to work on it, too, actually, so... I did lose a lot of weight at one point in time. I gained a little bit of it back, though, because of these last 2 weekends, so I need to get back to that, so... And this just... God. Anyways.
I will definitely not do keto.
I can't. I'm Asian. I have to eat rice and noodles.
It sounds terribly unhealthy and also very unpleasant.
Yeah.
And I don't want either of those things.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
I want the kind of diet that is both pleasant and good for you.
Good luck with that one.
Hey, that's what I want.